All too often, we forget that we come from nature. Our modern lives fill our heads with nuance and complication, but when you take a moment to observe a wild animal in its native habitat, you can't help but be impressed by how human it seems to be.
The interesting thing is that most people assume they're nocturnal, but the North American douche-bag actually spends many waking hours in the daytime. They just don't tend to venture outdoors until sundown. It's assumed that this time is spent preening. I think it would be fascinating to see how their decision-making process works, since they otherwise appear to have no ability to make informed judgments.
I don't think of it like a conquest.
I'm more like Santa. I just want to stick my present under your tree. The present, my dick. It's pretty awesome.
Contrary to most other predators, the douchebag actually announces its presence to its prey.
Yeah.
We think this might be some form of echolocation. If it were a mating call, you would expect to see it yield results of some kind.
Can I get a Cambodian sunrise?
Like, ever.
I've been working with douchebags since I was 24. The most important thing is, remember not to look them in the eye. They see that as a sign of submission.
Damn, that's good.
Historically, douchebag culture is centered mainly around the appropriation of other cultures.
Best Cambodian sunrise in town.
Some of the top universities in the world were founded so that douchebags could more easily pretend to be interested in things.
No, I haven't had one this good since I was digging wells for churches in Cambodia.
It was vodka. Just vodka. Not even the good stuff.
Animals in the douchebag genus, or No-homosapien, are the only mammals known to hunt passive-aggressively.
I like to get just right up in there, real close, and let the honeys feel me.
Having taken the time to observe his prey and sensed no threat from her, the douchebag inevitably moves in to strike.
You know, warm bath that buys you a drink and then makes you holler.
Yeah, they're pretty hard to understand sometimes, but you've got to admit, ever since the legalization of marijuana, douchebags have become a lot more interesting. Well, maybe it's just me.
Undaunted, the douchebag readies himself to start again. If he lets this failure quash his spirits, he knows that he'll go home hungry. The lesson to be learned from such a simple creature is this. Try as we might to define our lives by conquests and victories, nature will inevitably take its course.
What do you want? Another Cambodian?
Where's my bitches at? Hold that for me, will you? Don't steal it, I'm watching.
Females? Oh, I don't study the females. Way too dangerous.
If you see one, run.
What's this little lovely bit of man cake? Is your daddy a fireman? Because I want to ride your pole.
What's your name?
What is this, a survey? We don't have time for this. We've got to get you out of these wet clothes.
What? What are you?
My sister's gonna go apeshit when she sees you. Come on.
Oh my God! Fucking douchebags.